Buddy, if I seen a girl smile at me like that, it's over. Just game over. Take my money. Hello and welcome to Asia Now. My name's Alex, and in this video I'll tell you about 49 foreigners arrested in the Philippines, an update on that body of the tourist that was found in Boracay, Philippines condo is ordered to close, find out why, big changes to Thai visa for tourists, plus more, starting with yesterday me making a video about how long it takes me to make these Asia Now videos, and at the end of that video, I went ahead and announced channel memberships. If you guys are curious, stick around to the end of this video. I'll give you guys all the details. And here is the peso to USD exchange rate. Right now, $1 sitting about 57.3. Let's jump straight into our main story. Two persons of interest in the passing away of the Slovak tourist, Michaela Mikova, in Boracay are now in custody, with one of them admitting involvement in the slay, the Philippines National Police said on Monday. They have not yet released the nationality of the two individuals, whether they are locals, Filipinos or foreigners or the friends or whatever. I mean, from the last thing I read, I'm not quite sure what the latest is. This story is from yesterday. Also, the PNP said to please stop sharing photos of the sensitive photos of her online. So that's where we are with that. Hopefully we can have a resolution. Next up, the Bureau of Fire Protection has ordered the closure of San Marino residence in Cebu City due to multiple fire safety violations. The building failed to comply with essential safety requirements, such as the absence of smoke control systems, defective fire alarms, and inadequate fire protection systems. Despite previous warnings and attempts to address these issues, including notices in inspection since October 2024, the violations remain unresolved. The closure order issued on March 13th will remain until all safety deficiencies are corrected. Residents were informed of this risk, but the order does not mandate eviction. Unit owners have expressed concerns about the mismanagement and lack of response from the condo management and building owner. Okay, of course, fire safety is very important, especially in the Philippines. Multiple fires happen, at least in Cebu, that I see regularly, and it's always in the news, and it's really tragic. Regardless, I'm kind of curious if it's not really mandated to like evacuate. What is the purpose of that closure? I know, like, is there a fine involved? I wish I knew a little bit more about that, because if the residents are not required to leave, does the closure really mean anything, right? So, yeah, and also the developers, I think the landmasters, there's a lot of people involved here. Of course, mismanagement of a place. Yeah, it's not good to live in a place where it's not managed. I've had that in the past as well. There's not much you can do as a resident or a unit owner. Of course, they have the condo building management. They also have the associate. You know, people get together. They got to make decisions and all that. I forgot what it's called. But if you can, please try to buy freehold. I know it's almost impossible in the Philippines if you're not married to a Filipina. Anyways, it's a lot of stuff to get into. Let me know what you think of the first two stories I've covered so far. Leave your comments down below. I love hearing your thoughts. And then some very big news from Thailand. Thailand to reduce visa-free stay from 60 days to 30 days to curb illegal businesses. The Thai government is set to reduce the visa-free stay period from 60 days to 30 days following an agreement in principle by relevant authorities to prevent illegal businesses from exploiting the exemption scheme, according to Thai Tourism and Sports Ministry. Tourism and Sports Ministry person said that they acknowledge concerns raised by stakeholders in recent weeks. While the reduction has been agreed upon in principle, further discussions are needed before regulation is officially adjusted. Once again, Thailand is amazing and going back and forth, flip-flopping, making rules, changing them within a couple months or even less, sometimes weeks, especially during the pandemic. Anyways, these people's, I get the sentiment. I understand the longer you stay, the more chance of you committing a crime. But how many people are in Thailand are able to stay 60 days anyways? People got jobs, lives. Majority of people are actual tourists. Plus, I don't think it's going to reduce the crime, but they did mention this about businesses. I think that's where there is. They're losing money to foreign businesses, operators, tour guides, local shops. So I don't think it's really about the behavior thing that's really going on in Thailand in the past few months, because this visa-free thing is a new thing. I believe in last summer they announced that so many other countries can now enter Thailand without requiring a visa. Before they had to go and apply and all that stuff. It was very difficult to get in, really, right? Because you have to prove all that stuff. But now they've done visa-free and they extended it to 2 months. So obviously it's going to create a lot of bad situations, and the Thai people are feeling it. They're getting pressured. But I think this is more of a business decision rather than a cultural or tourist misbehaving decision. What do you guys think of this? 60 to 30 days. Do you think it's going to make any difference? And yeah, kind of curious to see what happens with this. And next up, 49 foreign nationals in a joint operation against Pogos at the commercial building in Pasay were arrested. These individuals include nationals from Bangladesh, Pakistan, and other countries who were found working for fraudulent online scam disguised as a legitimate digital service company. Many were employed without proper visas, and two had derogatory records, a Bangladeshi man involved in illegal recruitment, and a Pakistani man linked with financial fraud. The arrest is a reminder about, all these kinds of things. Like I mentioned a few months ago, maybe a couple months ago, I'm not going to cover Pogos unless it's significant. I think this is interesting because the nationalities of the peoples, many Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, I think some people from Nepal. That's different. I don't know what difference it makes, but it's different than just Chinese and Malaysians and Myanmar. So it looks like more and more countries are getting involved, or this might be like a one-off incident, isolated situation. Still, it just goes to show you a lot of these scamming things are still going on. Speaking of scamming and all that, I saw a video online. Please don't do this. Watch. This is what I'm talking about.
Hi, guys. Money is coming in, and it's coming in. Free money. Hold this. Money. Me, myself, I earned this money. It's mine. For doing nothing. Free money. If you came to the country of the Philippines with no money, then you should have not came in the first place.
What's this guy doing? Like, what is he hurt about? First of all, buddy, that's like 40, 50, maybe even 60 notes. So that's like $1,000. It ain't that much money. But it is a lot of money to some people in the Philippines. And you can pretty much lose what you have and you just continue breathing for being stupid like that. Don't do that. What are you doing? You're just tempting people to like commit robbery or like... Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Misbehaving, disrespect, not knowing... Read the room, bro. You shouldn't be going around showing your finances like that on, hey, man, I just don't want to be here like in a few days or weeks and telling how this man disappeared or something. So don't do dumb shit like this. You're not impressing anybody. It's just like childish behavior, in my opinion. People that have money, they don't flex like that. Okay, so that just shows the complete opposite, I think, of what he wants to achieve. What do you guys think of somebody just making a video like that? I'd love to hear. Am I like overly... it's not a good vibe for me. Next up, the general manager of that MRT3 has been dismissed following the escalator malfunction that left 10 people injured. So a few videos ago, I covered that escalator, that malfunction. And now the general manager has been dismissed because they said it took too long for him to basically fix it. It took days when it should have been dealt with immediately during that day. Kind of cool to see accountability. People getting like, what they deserve for being neglectful and causing injury, if this is true, obviously, right? So... yeah, that's that. Somebody getting fired. And then in some very quick news, almost 30 tourists have been rescued from their speedboat, which was leaking en route to Koh Lipe from Phuket, Thailand. And also, in a similar story, 32 individuals were rescued from a vessel that sank in the sea of Taganak Island in Tawi-Tawi province Sunday, which is in the Philippines. Yeah, speedboats sinking a lot of times. Too many people on there, just lack of maintenance, and people just don't care. So, luckily, they were all rescued. Next up, an Iranian man, Persian man, was subdued by police using a stun gun after going on a rampage in Phuket Hotel in the in Thailand on March 17th. The 44-year-old, identified as Riza Baham Farshi, attempted to poke a hotel worker with a syringe and caused a disturbance with frightening both guests and staff. Farshi was seen pacing on his hotel balcony holding a syringe and filming the officer with his phone. After refusing to surrender, police were forced to use a stun to apprehend him. Thankfully, no one was injured during the incident. The suspect is facing charges under whatever law. Another quality tourist in Thailand. Yeah. I'm running out of words to say it when I see similar stories over and over again. And let's finish out with a beautiful smile from a Thai road sweeper who has won the hearts of netizens yesterday after a viral TikTok showcased her exceptional beauty. Buddy, if I seen a girl smile at me like that, it's over. Just game over. Take my money. It's all yours. All jokes aside, like this is the type of stuff that gets men's excited, So I come out here telling you all this stuff, but if a girl looked at me that way, smile that way, I mean, it's going to be very difficult to say no to anything she says. Yeah, it's a nice smile. I'm jealous because my teeth are messed up, I think. So. Anyways, clearly I'm a fan of this person. just by a photo. You know, one thing I want to say though, I admire people like this because she's a street sweeper, presumably not making a lot of money. And we all know how easy it is for women to get a lot of money just based on their looks online. Yet she rather hold on to her integrity and work no matter how beautiful she is. Now, I don't know what she does in her like private life, but I'm assuming if she was making a lot of money, she wouldn't be doing sweeping on the street. And nothing wrong with sweeping on the street, but typically you don't see gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous beauty just sweeping streets. And that's it. Now it's time for our segment yesterday. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and talk about the membership real quick. So I've launched channel membership. If you guys want to see the full breakdown details of why I'm doing it, you can check out the video that I made yesterday. So that's like a 15-minute breakdown of why I'm doing it. But the long and short of it is basically I'm looking to expand, have some more stable income from making videos. And if you guys want to donate, support, become a member to the channel, there's like a monthly subscription, $10, $49, and all the way to $149 for those diehard fans. And each level gives you different perks, obviously emojis, comments, and members live streams. And at $49, you get my personal WhatsApp number. And at $149, you get my personal WhatsApp number, along with customized video of your choice, whichever topic you want me to make. So if you'd like to support the channel further, go ahead and check out memberships. I left the link in the description of this video in the comments, or you can simply go ahead and scan the QR codes here. One is for Buy Me Coffee, and the other one is for just direct through YouTube. Buy Me Coffee is preferred because I get most of that money, whereas in YouTube takes about 40% of the membership rate. So yeah, so there's some details. If you have any questions about that, ask me. And now it's time for our segment, Yesterday Today, where I cover some of the most popular comments of a previous video. American Expression says, you do an excellent job for reporting, my man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Red Bar says, amazing story about the honesty of that man. I hope his future is amazing. Goes to show honesty really is the best policy. Great video, Alex. Thank you, Red Bar. And I think that's about that recycling collector, the garbage picker that goes around collecting garbage, and he came upon 100,000 baht in Thailand and returned it. And yeah, definitely good to see positive stories like that. And Rusty Evolution says, skipping out on paying your tab is scumbag move. There is a guy who was here in Panglao who did that to a few hotels and restaurants and has now disappeared. He is younger and travels with a Doberman, so if you see him, beware and report him to the authorities. Jess says, Alex, it's investigative reporter. Yes, I said I was a private investigator or something. No, I said I'm a independent, I don't know what the heck I said. To find out his story. Did I just become like an independent journalist? Whoa! I said something weird, but my point was exactly this: investigative journalism. This was because I found a Belgium guy that I covered the news, and I got an interview with him. So if you guys haven't checked out that video yet, go on to Living Abroad and listen to his story of why he's doing that here in the Philippines. And if you guys enjoyed this video, yeah, subscribe, like, share. Why not? I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. My personal goal, I think YouTube will probably start pushing these videos out a bit more once I hit that 10,000 subscriber mark. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'm pretty sure I missed a story or two, but I'll see you guys next time.